Chi-Town is Draft Town once again in 2016 as the NFL has completely taken over the second city for the second consecutive year. And anchoring our coverage for CN100 Sports inside of Draft Town, I am Kirn, along with Cameron Smith and Alyssa Gamblin. What is sure to be a fun and eventful draft week here in Chicago.
Now in 2015, the NFL Draft brought more than 200,000 fans right here to Grant Park in Chicago. Now this year's event is bigger and better than last year, and we're excited to show you all that Draft Town has to offer for fans of all 32 teams of the NFL.
But of course, this is a Bears town, so we plan to bring you everything you need to know about the Monsters of the Midway and their draft selections. We'll also head to Soldier Field for the Bears draft party and follow the 25 prospects on their special journey to the NFL.
It's the ultimate experience for NFL fans and an experience of a lifetime for these future NFL players. This is CN100 Sports coverage of the 2016 NFL Draft.
I've always said this about the city at Selection Square. To see the crowd and the turnout out there at night when it's freezing right off the lake shows what kind of fans and people you have in Chicago. I thought it was amazing.
When I was little, it was always in New York, but now that it's in Chicago, this is a great city as well. I've never been to Chicago, so I was excited to come to Chicago. I actually have family in Chicago.
My family's from here, so it's nothing new for me. I've been here 100 different times. Actually, first time I've been to the Bean, but yeah, it's great to be here with my family and friends, and I'm just happy it's finally here.
You're from a small town. Your thoughts on the big city here in Chicago?
This is awesome. It's quite a bit different. It's weird having traffic at all, but this is a blast. Being able to be here, it's a dream. Watching the draft from a little kid, and even through college. You never really think you're going to be able to do it, and then all of a sudden, I'm sitting here in Chicago a day away from the draft.
I love this city, so they can keep it here forever as far as I'm concerned. I just think it's a great spot. Of course, weather plays into it because they want to do things outside, and I want that for the fans to be able to come out. But everyone has to remember, these are Chicagoans. They don't call this weather. People like me who are soft, we call this weather. So I think it's fantastic. You could leave it here forever as far as I'm concerned.
Throughout the week, NFL Play 60 events will be held here in Draft Town, where local youth will participate with current and former NFL players in clinics to promote health and wellness, encourage kids to play 60 minutes a day, and of course have a little fun on the football fields. And today's clinic is a special one as it's being led by the NFL draft prospects and the commissioner himself, Roger Goodell.
We had all of the prospects come in today and do a Play 60 event with the kids. Play 60 is our campaign to get kids active and moving for 60 minutes a day, so we love to have that come to life at Draft and have that be the prospects' first real community event when they come to Chicago. They love this. It's a great opportunity for them to play with kids, something that they love to do, throwing a football around and just being active.
First and foremost, this experience here, getting out here, playing 60 with the kids, what's that mean to you?
Oh, that's a great experience. That's something I love to do. Always give back to my community and kids, and that's what I want to do with my football career over. I want to grow the Paralympics. I want to make it special, make more people pay attention about the Paralympics. So coming out here today, it's just something I enjoy doing. I was looking forward to coming out here all week.
I love doing events like this, honestly, just a chance to get out here and hang out with the fans, hang out with kids. And at Ohio State, Coach Meyer always talked about being someone else's shining light. Because at Ohio State, a lot is required of us, and we have a large fan following. So being someone's shining light, you never know the type of impact you can have on someone's life. You never know what type of day they could be having, and just signing an autograph, taking a picture, shaking a hand, that could just turn someone's day around 180. And you just got to always remember that, because God gave us these gifts, so we got to use them the right way.
You got a million other players at home wishing they was here, had the opportunity to be here, and I got the call, and I was able to come out, man, and it's a blessing.
We look up to people when we're younger, they look up to us, and we got to, enjoy this great experience with them, play around with them, have some fun and joke around, and it's just amazing to, get to do that. It's really exciting, man.
This is a fun experience for the kids, right? But I imagine you have a lot of fun too doing this.
Yeah, it's always nice giving back to the youth, especially when you're, put in a position like we are. Just being able to, send our message to them, and hopefully they can be in our position one day. You don't really realize the impact you have and where you are seen in the community, and you'll come out here and see these kids and really see how much you mean to these kids, and the impact you can have it's really humbling, and it's great to be a part of this and be able to play with these kids for a while, and it's something they can talk about and hopefully take something good from it, especially in a thing like Play 60 is something hopefully we get these kids out, whether it's playing games in the neighborhood with their friends or doing something active-wise.
Let me ask you just what Monday was like for you coming back to Crete, being honored like that. I'm sure that was emotional and meant a lot to you.
Yeah, it was a great experience, though, most importantly. It was a humbling experience. I got to see a lot of kids from the neighborhood that I've either grew up with or known since they were kids. Now they're in high school and I'm out of college going into the draft, Just being able to give my word back to them and tell them about my experiences and letting them know it's possible. It's not too many people coming out of here and making it to this level. So just want to let the kids know that it's possible, and if they keep working hard, they can achieve it. As a kid growing up here, I never thought, I had a dream of it, but I never really knew how it would present itself, and just how to drive back in here in Chicago and be able to do that. It was part of the whole journey to make it here, and I'm here, and I'm just glad to be able to do that.
Does that make it even more special to you to know that the draft is here in Chicago, in your hometown?
Absolutely. It just put a stamp on it. From the injury to my childhood struggles and my family's childhood struggle, and then just coming back here and being able to celebrate it all together, and know that it's a new beginning, and it's something special. It's a dream come true.
Draft in Chicago for the second straight year. This is not only fun for us, it's fun for the entire city of Chicago and NFL.
Yeah, it really is. You look at where the NFL is and what it means to, be in the Midwest and have draft here in our city. It's pretty amazing, but just the atmosphere of seeing all these media out here for a Play 60 event just shows you how powerful the NFL is.
Chicago has really fully embraced the draft. We love it here. Last year was a really great kickoff, and this year, excited to be back and just enhance all the things that we were able to do last year.
You guys all have fun? Yeah!
Hey guys, Alyssa Gamble here, and again this year, Chi-Town is Draft Town. As you can see, we have hundreds and thousands of football fans from all over the country flocking to Chicago for this free 3-day fan festival. We covered it last year, now we're here to check it out this year. Let's go.
To begin, we start at a new addition, the first round draft wheel. It's a chance for visitors to get a bird's eye view to see all of Draft Town, and I got a ride to the top.
I'm here with a couple of Dolphins fans. Can you guys tell me a little bit about your experience here? What are you doing here?
Sure, we're here, lifelong Dolphin fans. Have always had a kind of a bucket list to want to attend the NFL draft and got the opportunity to do it this year.
Are you guys surprised with the amount of fans here? I mean, this is a huge festival.
Yeah, we were going through counting about the teams that are all here, and I think we've seen every single team so far represented by fans. It's just interesting. I didn't expect every single team to be represented here.
What are you guys doing here? What's with the outfits?
We're here for the draft. We're here from London in the UK, and looking forward to the Bengals pick.
What's this experience like?
No, it's an awesome. We're having an awesome time. It's really good fun. It's just amazing the amount of stuff that's actually been put on, because you don't get anything really like this in the UK.
The first round draft wheel isn't the only new addition this year. At the virtual reality booth, we get behind the scenes and step into the shoes of some draft prospects.
We've been filming 4 athletes in virtual reality, and what we've been doing is following them with the preparation to the draft. So what we've been end up doing is turning it into a 60 to 90 second video for you guys to be able to view. It's all in virtual reality, so you're going to be able to look up, down, right, left. You can literally spin in a circle. You're going to feel very present with the athlete wherever they're at. How was that?
It made me dizzy.
Yeah?
Yeah, that was really cool.
The NFL's reach extends far beyond Draft Town in the Auditorium Theater with community events throughout the entire week. This morning we're at Shriners Hospitals for Children. Tonight, 32 NFL prospects will be chosen to help make a positive impact on the football field. But as a select few are about to find out this morning, there's a greater impact to be made off it. What's going on today? I see a lot of smiles around here.
Yeah, we're at Shriners Hospitals for Children in Chicago. This is our second year doing it. It's a great event. The kids really enjoy and embrace the players coming to town. So it's just a great opportunity for them to interact, getting kids active. Play 60 minutes a day is something that we stand for, and this is a great opportunity for the kids to do that.
We care for a variety of different kinds of kids here. My specialty is spinal cord injuries. So a lot of the kids that are out here today have spinal cord injuries, and anywhere from, we take care of them shortly after being injured, and then we rehab them, and then we follow them up until 21. We also have kids with different kind of orthopedic problems, spine curvatures, brittle bone disease, a whole variety of orthopedic things. In addition, we also have kids with cleft lip and palatal and facial abdominitis that our plastic surgeons take care of. A lot of the kids that are here are from the Chicagoland area, but we have kids from Houston, New Mexico, all over. So we take quite a territory. Our goal is not just to help kids get better, but we want them to go back to the communities and really participate fully in their lives in all ways. And things like sports in a day like this is an example of the kind of activities that we really foster. Therapy's fine, but they also have to have fun and play, and, which is what kids and adolescents do.
It's a great opportunity for Shriners Hospital for Children to create a great level of awareness to the public of what we do, and just to have the opportunity for the players to be here, see the difference that Shriners Hospital for Children make in the lives of these children. It's not just the fact that we take and heal their ailment or whatever, but some of them have challenges that they learn to adapt with. And if you've probably noticed today, the kids are incredible. They learn to adapt with what they got. They're happy children. And the thing that's probably different about Shriners Hospital is they have an ability to instill in them the desire and the courage and the thought that they can do anything anybody else can do. And they go out and do it.
This is awesome. I watch you guys every day on Saturday, so this is so much fun.
You're an aspiring sports broadcaster. We saw you doing some interviews. Ezekiel Elliott's here giving you some water. Who was your favorite interview today?
Probably Zeke's.
Probably Zeke.
Because he said he'll bring Cheez-Its to an island, a deserted island, which was funny to me, so.
We saw you playing with him today. How much fun is that? Just kind of describe this experience for me.
He's just like how he is on the field. He's happy, he's exciting to hang with. He's just a great guy.
She's trying to be a model. She needs some TV time.
Say hi.
Hi.
How are you? You enjoying today?
Yes.
This day is life-changing. It's amazing. You meet these players, and I was coming in here expecting all these huge players, superstars, How will I talk to them? And then I just started talking to them, and it's like they're just casual people. They're amazing. They're really nice. And then you just look at it, and you're like, I'm talking to the #1 draft pick for the NFL, and it's just amazing.
There's so many times the kids aren't able to do a lot of the able-bodied things that kids normally do, and they're invited to birthday parties and whatnot. For Shriners to put this on and introduce these kids to these guys that are going to be million-dollar athletes is just phenomenal. It's a great experience.
As we look around today at all the different events, what are some of the things that we see, with the draft prospects, playing with these children here?
Well, I see it from two perspectives. One, I think that the kids are, obviously energized by who they're playing with, and I think it's inspirational that they can do things like this. But I also look the other side and look at the football players and hope that they look at these kids and realize how fortunate they are. But our kids are very fortunate. They're very resilient. It's a lot of fun, and it really shows them that they can do things that they maybe think they can't do.
I would imagine that as these young men move on into their professional careers in football, that they'll look back on the day too with fond memories of having the opportunity to meet and interact with these kids.
What do you think you're going to remember most about today?
The experience, just being here, it just feels so livid here. It's amazing. You feel the energy off of everyone's happiness, and you meet these players, and it's amazing. It's great.
I want to ask you about what Shriners means to you. Obviously, that's more than just days like today, but kind of describe what they've meant to you and your family.
Yeah, I've been coming here to Shriners since I was 2 months old, and I have brittle bone disease, so I always break bones. It sucks, but with Shriners here, they can help me do physical therapy. They keep my hopes up every day. They give me free support every day. Whenever I need something, I can always count on Shriners to come.
For these NFL prospects, all the hard work is about to pay off as their dreams of making it to the NFL are about to come true here tonight. but this morning they helped make the dreams come true for these children here at Shriners Hospital.
The NFL draft is right around the corner. Anticipation is building here at Grant Park. Fans are getting pretty excited. In the meantime, we've got the NFL Museum. Let's go see what it's all about. What does this mean to you being here?
I mean, it's an awesome experience to have the draft in Chicago. I've always watched the draft on TV when it was in New York and was kind of envious of the people that got to go to it. So it's been here for a couple of years. Looking at the museum, that's one of the coolest parts.
This actual museum actually has like kind of like a Canton, Ohio feel to it. It almost looks like the actual Hall of Fame. So it's actually really cool.
It's amazing. Just the past has a lot to deal with, with the fans of, the present right now.
The rings are cool, Super Bowl rings. I do like all of the, the Bears stuff. They got a lot of awesome players, cool old jerseys and stuff like that.
Tell me what this whole event is like. Is this so much fun?
Yeah, it's definitely a lot of fun.
My first time.
As you can see behind me, fans are getting up close and personal with the Super Bowl rings, taking out their phones and taking pictures. They've got Bears memorabilia, all kinds of stuff in here. But we're gonna see what else Draft Town has to offer.
This is awesome. Come down here, look at the experience. Look at how many people are down here. How can you not like this? There's fans from all over the NFL down here. This is an experience of a lifetime. I'm glad it is here in Chicago, and this is the last time it's going to be in Chicago for a long time because I know it's going somewhere else next year. So I'm glad I have the opportunity to come down here this year.
This is my first NFL draft event, and since he invited me down, I figured I would take advantage of this great opportunity, and it's been fun. It's been a blast. I don't think I've taken this many pictures since I was in a band.
Combine Corner is back this year, where fans can get in on the action, kick a field goal.
It's looking proud! Oh!
Test your vertical jump. Or race down the field against NFL players at the 40-yard dash. Here, you can test your time against fans of all ages.
It's a lot of fun to actually run a 40-yard dash after watching the guys do it extremely fast. We're a little slower, but it was good.
Yeah, probably haven't sprinted all out in about 5 to 6 years, so that was interesting. Haven't pulled anything yet, but it's not over.
We cap off our Draft Town experience at Selection Square, where Buckingham Fountain changes colors of the team currently on the clock. It's where fans flock, hoping to hear their favorite players called.
We are just moments away from the first round of the NFL draft outside Roosevelt University's Auditorium Theater. 253 players will be selected over the next 3 days, but tonight 25 are here and are hoping to get their name called by the commissioner, Roger Goodell. But before they take that infamous walk across the stage and shake his hand, they will be right here, walking the red carpet.
And of course, it was no surprise these draft prospects, along with their loved ones, were strutting down the red carpet in style, from head to toe, and everything in between. But nobody's look was more unique than running back Ezekiel Elliott.
I'm known as the hero in the half shirt, so I definitely had to come out with the crop top.
I'm sure you have a full shirt on tonight, right?
No crop top. Yeah, I'm a little over age of crop top. It retired a few years ago.
You're here in style, black on black. You got the TCU purple.
TCU purple, man. The school that gave my mother a chance to prosper and gave me a chance to succeed as well.
Your life's about to change when you walk inside there. Just kind of put this all in perspective for us. How can you put this into words?
It's exciting. I'm very excited to take the next step in my career and hear my name get called and walk up there and be excited for it.
As a coach, what kind of advice do you give those guys as they're waiting for their name to be called?
Well, I think you try to prepare them before they get to this moment, because if they just get here not thinking about this, they're going to be overwhelmed. So it's really a year of preparation. So when they get here, they've already done all their work. The rest is out of their hands, and wherever they go, make the best of that opportunity.
It's a once-in-a-lifetime experience, and I try to keep it in perspective that people would kill to be here. So I've been enjoying it, man, and just taking it all in stride, but I'm ready to figure out where I'm going.
You're here with your mother and your father. You're taking selfies with the fans. It's got to be a dream come true for you.
Just enjoying it, making the most of the situation. I think it's a special moment just to be here with my family and kind of see all our dreams come true. I'm just so blessed and deeply humbled, you know, and I'm happy for my son that he is achieving his dream ever since he was a little guy.
To see your guys walk down here, it's a culmination of their dreams, and you help develop those guys to get where every little boy that plays Pop Warner football wants to get to.
It's got to be a long journey to get to this point. What is it going to mean to you?
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. I won't really know exactly what I'm gonna be feeling until that time and point when I hear the phone ring. And then it's gonna be crazy knowing that I'm gonna be walking into the next chapter of my life. And I'm blessed, I'm blessed. I'm literally on the path to the draft.
Players are still walking the red carpet, heading into the Auditorium Theater, but let's catch up with Cameron at Soldier Field for the Bears draft party.
All right, thanks, Aaron, and welcome to beautiful Soldier Field for the 2016 Miller Lite Chicago Bears draft party. Now, fans young and old were welcomed to the stadium by the Bears organization for a fun-filled experience involving interactive games and also prizes for lucky winners, all while enjoying the 2016 NFL Draft on the stadium's video boards. Hey, I am excited about this unique event. Let's get into it. What do you think is the one thing you guys will take from this experience tonight? Is it just being out here on the field or participating in the events or just kind of just taking in the draft with so many diehard Bears fans?
You just hit it on the head. It's being here with the best fans in football and being on the field. It's a combination of a lot of things. It's great that the Bears do this and let us out here, and it's truly a great experience.
Just to be on the field is pretty cool. It was something I've always wanted to do. I always watch from the stadiums when the other high school football teams or national anthem, all those little things go on and people get on the field. Always, man, like, I'd love to be on the field.
This is really a great experience. I mean, I've been to Bears games, but never on the field. And here we're able to kick field goals and do other sports activities we haven't done quite yet. This is like unlike anything we may ever do again. We love it.
The stadium looks beautiful. There's nothing more we can ask for. This is our second year going, and they stepped it up again better than last year. And last year was great also. Big ups to Chicago and the Chicago Bears for setting it up this way they did.
I'm blessed to come to this, you know, because there's few people that can come to this stuff, you know, so I'm very blessed.
What's been the best game or interactive event that you guys have participated in so far?
I think the field goal kick is the best. I've had some fun kicking field goals. My dad over here has made 2 out of 3, which is pretty nice.
The Bears have the 11th pick in the first round. A lot of people thinking they should take Ezekiel Elliott, the running back from Ohio State, if he's on the board. But, John, if you're Ryan Pace and you're in that position, who do you take at 11? What side of the ball do you go for first?
At 11, I don't know. John Fox is a defensive-minded genius, in my opinion. So I think they'll go defense, and I agree.
I think Cutler is done. He's got another year maybe, so they should go for Paxton Lynch. He'll still be available maybe by the 11th pick. If not, Ezekiel Elliott for sure.
I'm going Ezekiel Elliott, number 1. If he's not available, Shaq Lawson.
If Laramie Tunsil's there, I think they should go offensive line. You know, he's a really good offensive player, and we need to protect Cutler. You know, he hasn't had any good line recently, so hopefully they draft him. If not, like somebody in defense, because we need defense too.
How special is this event for the Bears to put on just for fans? Because anyone can come and enjoy this event on the field, interact with, the mascots, some players, former players, current players on the team. How cool is this?
This is amazing, really. I mean, I had no idea this was even happening before or since, but when I found out that the draft was happening in Chicago, I started looking for different events, and I was very excited to find this. This is very exciting.
Well, that will do it from the 2016 Miller Lite Chicago Bears draft party inside Soldier Field. Congratulations to the Bears' top draft pick, Leonard Floyd, out of Georgia. The linebacker will join the Monsters of the Midway next season. Now let's head over to Aaron Kirn over in the theater.
Thanks, Cameron. Inside the Auditorium Theater, the newest members of the NFL put their experience into words.
It's truly a dream come true. I mean, something that you kind of dream about as a kid, and for it to become a reality is awesome. And at the same time, though, I'm taking it as an honor and something that I'm going to have to prove them right.
It was kind of surreal. Getting that phone call, talking to everybody in the organization, hearing how excited they are, and knowing what happened for them to get to the spot where they had to get to take me, it's just really cool.
It's a dream come true,
Dallas was definitely the place I wanted to go coming into the draft, and seeing it happen, it's kind of like I got to make my college decision.
Man, they called me like less than a minute after Dallas's pick went in. I saw the 904 area code, and I picked it up quick. I didn't even let it get through one ring. And I'm like, yeah, I'm ready. That's the first thing I'm saying. I'm like, yeah, I'm ready. And, you know, they just told me, we're going to pick you. Enjoy this moment with your family, and we'll see you in Jacksonville.
I'm waiting there on hold. And what do you think about being a San Diego Charger? And I was like, it was amazing. My family were freaking out. Couldn't have been any better.
The following day, the newest Bear shared his own draft experience inside Hallis Hall.
I got a phone call. I thought it was Temple, but they told me it was the Bears, and I jumped up because the Bears was one of my favorite teams. They always showed me the most love during this whole process. So I felt like it was a dream come true being drafted by the Bears. And like right after that, my whole family, they all surrounded me, happy, celebrating. Yeah, it was a good night.
It is day 2 of the NFL Draft. We're out here at Draft Town to see what fans from around the NFL think of those first-round selections.
Well, I love Treadwell. I love the pick. I think we got the best receiver in the draft. He's exactly what the Vikings need, a big, go-get-the-ball receiver.
It was a little disappointing. I really wanted DeForest Buckner or Jalen Ramsey, but it is what it is. I guess Bosa is the way to go.
I think the guy is good. Joseph is his last name. I forget his first name. But he's a very good athlete. He comes from West Virginia, the same college another famous Raider went to, Jeff Hostetler. And the Raiders will make the playoffs this year.
Well, let's just talk about Hackenberg. They just made the pick.
Quarterback, I'll call you back right now.
That was the briefest interview I think I've ever been a part of.
Oh, we selected Vernon Hargraves from the University of Florida. I thought the pick was awesome because we definitely needed to shore up our secondary. We're one of the best picks of the draft.
The Bears traded up from 11 to 9. They get Leonard Floyd out of Georgia. What do you think of that pick?
I thought it was a very good pick. Very good pick. I'm really expecting a lot from the team this year.
It was a little bit of a surprise that they traded up, but I love it, and I think he's going to be a great outside linebacker for us.
Taylor Decker, is that what you were hoping for?
It's not a sexy pick, but it fills a big need, and that's what we need to focus on. I love it.
What I wanted most is you got to keep your quarterback up. Stafford was sacked too much, so first thing they did was got some protection. I love that.
Decker, who's an offensive tackle, got taken the pick before, so went with Ryan Kelly, and I think he's going to be a good pick for the Colts, so we'll see how it pans out next season.
You've been Browns fans for a long time. They picked Corey Coleman in the first round. Your thoughts on that selection? Did you like that pick?
I like it because we do need playmakers. We need some home run hitters. We need athletes, okay? That's why I like Coleman, and I like Agba, too.
This experience, what's it like for NFL fans?
This is fantastic. This keeps everybody involved. You feel like you're part of the experience, and you're interacting with other fans, which is great.
Great for Chicago and great for football. Shows off our beautiful city.
This is great. People are fun. Everybody's kind of teasing each other, you know, but there's a brotherhood of NFL fans.
If you're an NFL fan, it doesn't matter what team you root for. You got to be here. You got to experience it at least one time in your life. It's awesome.
This environment is ridiculous. It's awesome. I love it. Everybody loves football here. I've never been around anything like this.
This is great, man. I'm glad I came. Who They Nation. Hey, we going to the Super Bowl this year, guys.
Cowboys all the way. Bear down, go Bears.
Go Vikings!
Go Pats!
Here we go, Brownies. Here we go.
Go Bucks. I fired the cannons, baby.
Go Chiefs.
Go Colts.
Go Steelers! Bear down, go Bears!
That is going to wrap it up here for us. Thanks for watching our coverage of the 2016 NFL Draft. For Cameron Smith, Alyssa Gambla, I'm Aaron Kirn for CN100 Sports. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.